Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas day 18. I'm actually just leaving. I did agree that I would start a video today, so here it is. I'm just getting ready to leave to go to work for the day. Today is all day rather than 12:30 till 5. This is actually going to be like 8:30 till 5. And I'm just getting ready to go. Just going to put my coat on. You can be there while I put my coat on. Running a little bit late because I did sleep through my alarm somehow. Well, not sleep through it. Normally when I snooze my alarm, I remember doing it. I remember vaguely waking up halfway and snoozing the alarm, but I woke up this morning and I had already snoozed the alarm, even though that is the first memory I have being conscious. Was already getting up and the alarm was already snoozed, so that's a little bit awkward. I have some shredded wheat to take with me to eat. I might actually just take a spoon. I know that we have spoons there, but it doesn't hurt to take one with me. That's a knife. This is a knife. Please forgive me. I'm very tired. This morning we've had a discussion about wisdom teeth, as it might have transpired that mine have begun to become on the move. Which at the moment is not causing me any problems. It's causing me slight, a little, I wouldn't quite say discomfort, but I can feel it happening. So it's a bit of a distraction. Because I can feel it in my mouth, but at least one of them, on one side the gum is a little bit swollen, but on the other side the gum isn't swollen, which reveals more of the tooth, you know what I mean. So one side, obviously something's happened that's meant the gum has got irritated and swollen up, but on the other side that hasn't happened. So you can see like the actual tooth, like full on, in the hole in my gum. Bye! James, bless him, is still in bed. I've got to de-ice the car as well. Apologies, it is literally 7 AM, so it is very dark outside still. So I do apologise for that. I'm just gonna give the car a spray with some de-icer. We can get on our way soon. But yeah, like this wisdom tooth thing, like I had never really thought about it. Like I knew I had them, and because of the gap at the back of my mouth where the gum was. But I never really thought about it, and then of course I kind of realised that it was a thing. And I figured that it would happen at some point. I mean, some people's just never come through, so you know, like, I never really thought about it until this morning, where that little flap of my gum has swollen. What I think has happened is that the tooth has been on the move overnight a tiny bit, and might have trapped my gum in between that and my last visible molar. And that might have meant that the gum has swollen up. Because it's got irritated where it's been trapped. If I'm honest, I have absolutely no clue if that would be accurate. or whether it's just a bullshit I'm making up, but that would be a hypothesis at the very least. So yeah, that's been my morning. Basically discovered that. I literally actually only got up about, well, you know, 5-10 minutes ago. Got dressed. Decided it would be best to just go, and a shower would be better for when I got home after a really long day anyway. But as I'm running a bit late and I need to leave, it would be better for me to just go, get on. Oh, you can't see me very well. I'm going to turn around. So, it's lunchtime. I've been counting stock most of the day. I literally just counted 1,200 and something individual paper art straws, which is absolutely insane. I can't believe that. But, you know, got another 2 days of this. So, you know, gotta keep on going. Gotta keep on rolling with the counting. I've got shredded wheat that I brought with me for lunch. I have absolutely no idea why I chose shredded wheat for lunch, but that's what I've got. Keeping it healthy, keeping it fibrous. So yeah, just chilling for a little bit before having to go back and count some more. My teeth seem to have settled down since I mentioned that this morning, that I had something going on with my wisdom teeth, which has now kind of calmed down. I've not been noticing it anywhere near as much as I was before, so that's also a really good thing. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of eat my lunch and chill out for a minute, and then it's time to go back and count some more stuff.
Do you not like it?
No.
Why not? He doesn't like to me.
James is rattling pasta and doesn't understand why I don't like it. But I'm trying to film.
I know. I'm being annoying.
He's being annoying. We have just formulated a plan. Basically, it's really super foggy out. And it looks really creepy and cool, and I want to take some photos. But we have both decided that we're starving to death. So we are going to have some pasta for dinner. Then we're going to watch an episode on the TV. Then we're going to go out and take the photos. And then we've both got things we need to do where we actually need to like work on it. And then later in the evening / night, we'll watch a second episode. And then we'll probably just go to bed. So that is the plan we have formed. I want to show you the fog when we do go out, but I don't know if it will pick up on the camera. If it does, great. If it doesn't, I suppose it's not too big of a deal. James is actually going to start cooking the pasta now, so that's going to make some noise. So I'm going to... No, you don't have to stop.
You want dinner or not?
No, you don't have to stop. I was just saying that you were starting to cook the pasta, so that's going to make some noise so that I'm not going to film. But then you got annoyed and shut the thing. Basically, yeah, we have to put the cooker hood on to remove the steam from the kitchen, which makes loads of noise. So, yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for dinner, basically, like a really unhelpful, lazy person. So, you probably can't see me very well, but we've come out in the fog. Like we said we would, to take some photos. I mean, I don't know how well you can maybe see it, but if you look down the street, like, all the lights, rather than shining, are more glowing because of the fog, and like you can't really distinguish like down the edge of the street down there from like the sky because of the fog as well. And it's the same here. I mean, it doesn't show on camera very well, especially because it's dark, but it's super foggy. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to get some photos of it, but if I'm not holding out hope, because obviously this camera can't pick up the fog on the video, which I didn't expect it to, so I'm not really sure it's going to be able to pick up the fog when I take pictures. But James has his really nice camera with him. Oh, he's just taking it back inside. Why? Oh, he was going to bring his really nice camera with him, but now he's decided not to.
Not like this,
but his camera would have been able to pick up the fog probably, because it's better than mine. So yeah, he said he's not brought it because it's not weather sealed, which is okay, I guess. I mean, it's only fog.
Probably not wanting to.
No, that lamp there is like perfect. Look at it. So I'm just gonna like take some photos. I mean, you can't see me right now anyway. So I guess it doesn't matter that much. Good morning, guys. Welcome to whatever day of Vlogmas it is. I don't know. I'm not in a good way this morning. I look like a shit mess. Oh, it's day 19 of Vlogmas. Yesterday was day 18. I never ended the vlog, but that was totally deliberate. Because obviously these 3 days are going to be the same video because I'm at work. I'm about to make a sandwich to take with me. A crisp sandwich. Crisp and cheese, because I don't have anything else to take with me, so that's what I'm going to make. And then I actually need to leave. Sorry about the segment at the beginning of this this day. I was about to say this video then, realising that it's not actually this video, it's this vlog. This day, because this video is 3 days. Yeah, sorry about that. I mean, I was fucking dead, you could tell. I've had a hot coffee that I brought with me on my way, like, so I'm a bit more awake and lively, and I have to be. I mean, if I was still as tired as I was at the beginning of this video, I don't know how I made it here alive in the car. Driving does wake you up. Apart from the times when it sends me to sleep, and those times scare me, because I think I'm never going to get home. Basically, I have times when I'm fine, and I get in the car to start driving, and I get really tired, and then I can't do it anymore, so I have to pull over, and I almost like have a little nap, like pulled over in a services or somewhere, and then I feel fine, and I start driving again, and I get like really sleepy again. And those are the days I think I'm never going to get home, because I would like pulling over all the time just to have a nap, because obviously I hate the idea of like obviously driving while tired, because you see all those signs that are like, you know, it will kill you. Like, it will, because you'll fall asleep and then someone will die, and it will be you or someone else. But yeah, like, I'm awake now. More awake. This has erupted on my forehead. Apologies for that. Now I've pointed it out, you're not going to be able to stop looking at it, but hey, I don't care. Yesterday was really interesting as far as work goes. Well, we were struggling along with one scanner, the scanner attached to the computer, and Nikki, so I had me, Nikki and Sarah, and Nikki is in charge of the whole thing, and Sarah used to work in catering department, but she's pregnant, and couldn't stand it, like the food and that anymore, so she's moved over to the art shop while she's pregnant, and thinks that after her maternity leave she's going to come back to the art shop anyway, come back to shops rather than catering. So what was happening was Nikki was doing the co-op order that needed doing, and I was counting, because Sarah was sat down, and because we only had the one computer and one scanner, I was counting bringing an item to her, telling her how many, so she could scan and input it, which was so ridiculous. It felt like 2 people to count one thing. But we have these handheld scanners, 2 of them for the art shop and 1 for the college shop. And basically with those, it should connect to the system, and you can run around the shop. You can scan something, tell it how many there are, and then it just goes to the system on its own. And then at the very end, Nikki will merge them together, because obviously sometimes you come across, because there are items in multiple places, so like there'll be items on the shelf out on the actual shop floor, and there'll be items in the stock room, so you don't have to like count them together. So you can count them, like you go in the stock room and do all of that in sections first, like you do all the stock room and then it doesn't need to be touched again. But then when you come across those items on the shop floor, you just count them the same as you did before, like scan them and add the number in, and then when Nikki merges it at the very end, when everything's counted, all of the things that have been scanned the same get added up. So obviously if there are like say 5 like PVA bottles in the back room, and then there are another 5 out on front, rather than having it inputted twice on the stock take 5 and 5, it will merge them properly because they've been scanned with a barcode rather than input manually, and then it will merge them and say that you have 10 in total, that's how many you've got, which is really good. Like, they're really good scanners, like it's so much easier, and then me and Sarah can do it separately for the times when she wants to actually walk around. But we didn't get them working until like 3:30. So we were doing everything else all day the other way, and then by like 3:30 they were working, so we could actually carry on in a more reasonable manner. But today should be better, and then tomorrow should be better as well, because we have them ooh, gosh, because we have them working, so we can just start the day like using them. You know, makes everything easier. But I have to go in now, and then we can, you know, start and see how it goes today. Good morning and welcome to day, I don't know, 20. Oh my god, day 20. That means there's only 4 days left. Wow. Crazy. This is Wednesday. The last day of my overtime extra shifts that I pick up for stock take at the shop. This camera thing is really loose, but I can't like fix it, so it might just start like wiggling around. But to be honest, I've stopped caring about that. I've stopped caring. As you will have noticed, this video has gone up and there are 3 days. And I know that's bad, like I should definitely have made 3 videos. But it just wasn't gonna work with me being at work from 8:30 till 5 for 3 days in a row. Like, I mean, it's bad enough on the Wednesdays normally in term time when I'm only there from 12:30 till 5. And I still don't manage to film very much. But this is 8 till 5. So filming just isn't really happening for that reason. I only filmed 1 segment yesterday. I didn't film when I got home, and I will explain to you why that is now. Basically yesterday, kind of just as I was driving home, there was a really nasty truck accident on the M1. and I was basically at the front of the queue. They shut all lanes, 4 lanes of traffic. The M1 was completely closed, and then they closed it behind the traffic, behind us. It was really bad, and basically there was diesel everywhere apparently. So I think I was sat with my engine off. Yeah, they like opened 2 lanes to let people go, and then I got home by 9 o'clock, and after all of that I just didn't want to film, so there's only one segment from yesterday. This is the day 20 bit. Apologies again. I mean, I tried to do Vlogmas properly. I mean, I have put already, there are 2 videos already up that are 2 days combined. So that's 4 days worth of videos in 2 videos. But those are for the 2. Got the camera going again. Not sure how long it will last for. I'm not sure where I was either. I'm not going to be able to know until I edit. Yeah, it's been hard to work out, especially when I've been at work and stuff. When I edit these clips together, I know where I'll know where I stand as far as the vlog goes. If this was day 18, 19 and 20, I haven't edited 17 either, so that's 2 videos that need to be done. And I still need to sit down and actually write my essay. Because that needs to be handed in on Friday. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Yeah, that has to be handed in Friday evening. So I've got that as well. But yeah, this is the last day of being at work. I'm sorry about that, and I'm sorry that there's not much content at all. I have tried, I mean, to actually film something rather than just be like, oh, those 3 days are cancelled, because that's not in the spirit. So I thought I would give it a go, try and make it work. If it didn't work, I'm sorry, but I did try. But for now, I've just got to drive and get to work.